Hi, it's Steve Pfiester with your GNC Total Lean Challenge, back for the last week of phase one. This is our first workout this week. The tools we're gonna need is a mat. There's a little bit of core work at the end. We're also gonna need some dumbbells. These dumbbells are for curls and presses, so make sure you pick the appropriate resistance. You might wanna view the whole video first, just so you can kind of see what resistance you're gonna need. Give it a try. Too much weight, no good. Not enough weight, no good. So make sure you pick the appropriate resistance, and let's get started. 5 exercises again today, 15 to 20 repetitions each. We're gonna take 45 to 60 seconds of recovery between movements. The first exercise is a complex movement. It's gonna involve a lot of joints. We're using our knees, our hips, and our shoulders. The entire time our core is staying nice and sturdy. It's called a thruster. It's also a squat and a press. What I like to see are the arms staying up in a straight line. Engage the shoulders. The shoulders are gonna be up and tall, elbows tight. So we can come down with relaxed shoulders and push off your heels and up. And up. Make sure you're getting all the way down. Give me a good squat. A good squat, you hinge from the hips, you weight up your heels, your knees do not go in front of your toes, and you've got good midline stabilization, good core strength. Hands are down and up. 15 to 20 repetitions. This is meant to get your heart rate up and work the body at a lot of different angles. Don't get lazy and let your arms come out here. Straight up. 15 to 20 repetitions. Now that really gets the heart rate up, especially if we start to use resistance, which we will in later phases. Moving into plank. This exercise is going to be a half push-up hold. Don't let your elbows come out. Bring the elbows underneath you. Stop halfway. Stay up on your tippy toes. Don't sag in. Stay up. 30 seconds break. If this is too much for you, rather than staying all the way up or too far down, go to your knees and hold it halfway. What I want to caution you with is don't move back and bend into your hips. This isn't going to cut it. Stay forward in a straight line from your shoulder all the way down to your knee and hover. 30 seconds. All I'm thinking about right now is keeping my tummy in tight and staying safe. 30 seconds. All right, the next exercise is a jumping jack. It's a fantastic plyometric exercise. It takes a lot of energy, but in order to be effective, you have to stay safe. Keep your tummy in tight. We're going to jump in the air. Arms and legs come straight out, straight back in a continuous fashion. Landing as light as possible. Fantastic. Up and in. Now, if you need to modify, if you start to lose your breath or that's too much on your low back, knees, or ankles, you can modify. You can go opposite leg or you can go same side. But I suggest that you give a real plyometric jack a try first before you try to modify. 15 to 20 reps. All right, moving into the next exercise. Again with the complex movement, we're going to do a curl and a press. That's why I'm only using 30 pounds. A 30-pound curl press. Now with curl presses, instead of supinating the hands with your dumbbells, it's okay to stay in what we call a hammer curl. You can stay right here because from here, we press up overhead and back down. Let me caution you, that's nothing. That's gonna get you hurt. Make sure you curl and then press. And think of it going in reverse. Bring it down very controlled and uncurl. 15 to 20 repetitions. Try not to swing. Move from the elbow to the shoulder and bring the shoulder overhead, straight up the elbows, and the shoulders are up by the ears and back down. What keeps this safe? My shoulder blades are locked in, so I'm trying to keep them down and tight. My stomach is in nice and tight, and I do not swing. Working the biceps, working the shoulders. Yes, triceps are along for the ride as well. I can already feel that's only 3 or 4 reps. Fantastic, and down. That is a great movement, especially following jumping jacks. All right, the last exercise we want to do is for the core. It's a straight leg twist. Again with the complex movements already. The legs are going to stay straight. I want to pick my bottom up off the ground. So this isn't going to cut it. I need to bring it up and turn. And then the other way. If I had a piece of paper between my knees, I'm gonna point it at you. And up and turn. So I'm working my lower abdominals, but then I'm also working my obliques. My shoulder blades are staying in contact with the ground, but it's okay if you want to roll up a little bit, but make sure that your pelvis comes up and rotates. So I'm working lower abdominals and obliques, just like that. My transverse abdominals should stay down. I should stay nice and tight. What's gonna help me with that is breathing out. Work those abdominals. Try not to let your legs come over your head. I'm pushing my feet straight up and turning. And I lower down. There you go, guys. 5 exercises, 15 to 20 repetitions each. Again with the intensity, 45 seconds of break. That can get pretty tough, but that's what it's gonna take to get you totally lean. All right, I'll see you back here for your next workout.